DB has released new underwear. Let's talk about it next.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me.
It's lunchtime. What's going on, everybody? Time for lunch with the Clydesdale. What is going on? Everybody's talking about their lunch in the chat. Corey's having some chicken and pasta. Megan, tuna on rye. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm having yet. I've got to do this show. I've got to conduct a training. And then once that training's over, I can sit down and eat some lunch. Napoleon says Jimmy John's number 7. So yeah. Frida's having some Mexican. Steak and avocado for Joseph. Protein pasta with ground turkey. That sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know if you just saw, but Rad Global has announced that DBE is now putting out a line of underwear and announced it on Instagram. There it is. Rad Global's new DBE underwear. I'm sure people are going to flock to get it. Here we go. Little ad campaign. Mike DeVito says limited edition means games worn. I think that might be over analyzing that limited edition. So Vicky says the crotch shot is horrible. Megan doesn't think she's the target audience. Hey, it's however you feeling it, Megan. It's however you feeling it. So, yeah. Corey says games worn is a very specific crowd, I'm sure. Corey says he's probably not a target audience either. I think that bra would look good on you, Corey. Megan says she's too old to try out new brands of underwear. I am with you. I have worn the same brand of underwear for quite some time now, and I am not switching. So anyway, that's happened. And the last little bit, I know you guys were waiting with bated breath on that one. So, I know we've been announcing it all week. Thirdzy has now become a sponsor of the show. Last night I tried the salted caramel chocolate for the first time. I tried it warm with milk. So I heated up my milk in the microwave, and then I poured it into my Ninja Bullet, put the salted caramel in it, blended it up in my Ninja Bullet, and it got frothy. It was so good. So good right before bed. And my head hit the pillow and I was out like a light. And I probably got, 8.5 hours sleep last night, which was probably my best night's sleep in a long time. So if you haven't tried the salted caramel chocolate, it is delicious. You can do it with milk or water, and you can do it warm or cold. I did it warm last night for my first try. And again, blending it up in a NutriBullet or the Ninja Bullet was money. It got really frothy, perfect. and I got a great night's sleep. So don't forget to use code Jazzy if you want to try it out. It's delicious. They also have strawberry lemonade. That's my go-to most nights. I love to like just chug that before bed. It doesn't take a lot of work. You just mix it with water, blend it up in my blender bottle, and off we go. Corey says, warm salted caramel drink right before bed sounds amazing. It really was. It was like having hot chocolate before bed. So, fun fact, GABA is prescription only in the UK, as I recently found out. Wow. I don't even know what GABA is, but there you go. So, all right, guys. I only have about a half an hour today because I've got to do this training in a little bit. And so my big question I want to start with this. If you did not see Boys Interrupted this week and Jason Hopper do the 1 chip challenge, it is really, really good. James did it a few months ago. He handled it like a champ. Jason, not so much. So what I wanted to do is a couple years ago on my birthday, some friends and I got together, my daughter and her friends, and we did the Hot Ones challenge on my birthday. So I queued up, we actually videoed it, did it on the show. I queued it up to where I do the last dab of the Hot Ones. And just to give you like a little taste of what it's like to go through this, I know it well. Here is the Hot Ones from my birthday a few years ago. And Bruce is calling me. So
What are the rules? What are the rules?
it's tradition. It's tradition on Hot Ones
Oh,
that on the last dab,
you go in your mouth.
add a little extra.
Oh, you just pour it right on there. Oh, this seems dangerous.
It definitely is dangerous. Is there anybody there that can provide medical attention to be needed?
See my dab?
Yeah, I see it. Good grief. Watch your lips.
It's the rules of the show.
Yep.
Go Sprinks. Come on, dude.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, shit. Here we go. You got to move your mic, dude, so we can see your face because we can't see. Yeah, there you go. Put it down. Come over to the right a little bit.
It was so hot.
He's got a dangerous white sir.
I gotta say that.
Hold on.
Okay.
Like this helps. I love it.
So I can't even talk. So true analysis here. The heat moved from the tongue to the throat, which was refreshing. Because it was different. But now it's catching up. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hellfire on the...
My nose is. I'm having like sympathy runny nose for you guys. Let it linger, Bruce says. Oh, here we go.
Bring Megan back. Come on, Megan.
So you get like the next little bit is just me drinking and drinking because it was so bad. So bad. There is no helping. Oh,
I'm dying.
How many different things have you drank?
I can't.
What about ice cream? We got ice cream. Will that help?
Ice cube.
Ice cream. Always reaching for anything. Oh dear God! You better tap on that chocolate milk, buddy.
Literally just
You need like a piece of bread
in my mouth.
Peanut butter.
Crying.
Pita. Potato chip.
Anyway, that's enough But man, it was so much fun, but so much pain in that crazy time. But I know how Hopper feels, man. It got so bad, so hot. I've actually contemplating doing some different hot sauce type episodes. Megan, like, I have a weak stomach. Kudos to Hopper. I can't even imagine. The only thing that I think is wild about the hot ones is we went from hot sauce 1 to hot sauce 10. What you guys just saw was a clip of 10, but it kept building and building and building as you went. And really, like, when you hit 7, like, it was a big downturn in how bad it got. And 8 was awful. 9 actually got a little bit better, and then 10 was just horrible. But Mike DeVito brought, I can't even chew big red gum without taking it out 10 seconds. Joseph Ramirez, I'm Mexican, and I even never do that. Vicky with the hellfire, laugh out loud. Megan, I'm Irish. We just eat plain potatoes, so I can't even imagine that spice. Lito, I'd need to be paid a significant amount of money to even consider that. It really was just a fun episode. We had a really, really, we had a good time with it. Kenneth actually remembers it. Kenneth's so OG, man. He was back when we had like 3 listeners. Craig asked how long the burning lasts. With that one, it was about 20 minutes. I think James is about dead on. If you can make it the 15 to 20 minutes, then it just kind of goes away. But the 15 minutes is rough. So rough. Grace is 1540. Honestly, it made me have more respect for James because he was way calmer when he ate that chip. When I was watching it, I was thinking, here's the thing. When James did it, he had one complete chip and he just kind of put it in and went to town. Jason's chip broke, so he stacked them up. And if any piece would like slide down and stick to your throat, that would be awful. Where with one complete chip, you could kind of keep it all in the front of your mouth. And so I think that's where Jason was at a disadvantage because of the smaller pieces. There was the chance of something breaking off and sticking to the back of your throat. Because that's where it all goes wrong. If you can swallow it down and it not get stuck, you're better off. The girl on the top right owns a box in Delaware, right? She used to. She has since sold that box and is now just going to another box. But yeah, that's Kat. She used to be a co-host on the show. And maybe she will be again. But really a good friend of mine and love her to death. Joseph Ramirez, did it burn just as bad coming out as it did going in? I never really have that problem. So no, I didn't experience that. And the other mistake we made is like on the show, they do chicken wings. And I think the fat content in the chicken wing helps. And when we did it with like chicken nuggets and we cut them into pieces. So I don't think there was as much meat to the sauce. And we were only hurting ourselves more. Mike DeVito. Okay. I thought she looked familiar. Super cool girl. Met her at the Green Beret Classic Comp. I was at the first ever Green Beret Classic Comp, interviewing people there. And we did some live video of the competition itself. Yeah, Kat is now enjoying her life in style, singing her heart out. Yeah, she has a new lease on life and she's having a blast, and I'm just so happy for her. She's doing incredible. Nice. Then you got to see me get next to last place in RX. Yeah, I was there the whole weekend. It was a great competition, a lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed it. Nice venue too. Came back, got second the following year in Masters. There you go. There you go. It's all about improvement. So anyway, I just wanted to share that fun video with you. It's still out there on YouTube. If anybody wants to see the full thing. But yeah, the whole premise of Hot Ones is you eat the wings and the host asks you questions. The premise here was me and my friend Sprinks and my daughter and her friends. We're going to eat the wings, and then Amy and Kat were going to ask us questions throughout. And so we just did that for my birthday, and it was a lot of fun. So my last topic is, with Tia probably out for the 2026 CrossFit Games, that opens the women's field to some degree. This year we said the men's field was so this year's field of the men's side was so deep that any of 8 people could have won the CrossFit Games. So my question to you is, if Tia's out, how deep does the women's field go now, where there are people that have a legit shot to win the CrossFit Games? Off the top of my head, if Laura comes, and I think it's actually less likely she comes without Tia there, because it lets her stay true to her guns and whatever she has against HQ, and she's not going to gain anything by winning a Tia-less CrossFit Games. But Laura could win, Alex Kazan could win, Emma Lawson could win, Lucy Campbell could win. So I have that at like 4. I see that people have Gabby in there. My problem with Gabby is I don't know where she's at after the injury. We haven't seen her because she re-injured it again and had to have surgery. We got to see Heinrich at Rogue because he got everything through the rehab process and was able to compete at Rogue again. We haven't got to see that with Gabby, and we don't know where she is with the injury. And that's a huge unknown going into next season. Craig Pasley asks, does Emma have the mental strength to win? I think she does. She's podiumed at the games. If you've podiumed at the games, you have a mental fortitude to do exceptionally well. And I think that she has that for sure. And we know that Matt Torres is a great coach. She will have over a year working with Matt going into the season next year. And I think that will make a huge difference for Emma. Frida, top 6 was an 111-point spread. Shanna, if Tia's out, I think she is having the baby sooner than later. There's the possibility she is still in. I did say if she is out. I think if she's coming back, she wants to win. I don't think she'd come back if she didn't think she can win. And I don't know. She took second at Rogue 5 months after giving birth. Could she come back 5 months after giving birth and win the games? Maybe, but I think it makes her more vulnerable for sure. Mike DeVito agreed. I would need to see where she is as well to consider Gabby. But a healthy Gabby at full force, I could see it. Sure. I think the other people that you have to put in the questionable realm are like Olivia Kerstetter. Does she become well-rounded enough to win? Danielle Brandon. Can she get through a strength event to make it through to win a CrossFit Games. Ariel Lowen, does she have what it takes to get there? Gabby worked out at TTT with Travis, someone said on a show. Okay. Working out and competing are two different things. Tia more vulnerable would be a better race. I agree with you. It's just, does Tia want to put that at risk? I don't know. I don't know where she's at with all that. Joseph Ramirez, Gazan, Campbell, Lawson, Kerstetter, and Sturt will be next year's top 5, not particularly in that order. I can give you 4 of the 5. I don't think Maddie Sturt is well-rounded enough to finish top 5. That's my opinion. I think Danielle Brandon's better than her. I think Ariel Lowen's better than her. We'll see. ACR, not DB. She's 2 in her head. She finished, 4th last year with a dead last finish. She has done well at other events. She did great at Wodapalooza SoCal. I don't know. New coaches get her about a year. And maybe she can get a year with a different mindset. I don't know. Mike DeVito, DB is always a podium contender, but more third place. She just isn't strong enough. ACR, Alex Kazan, Olivia Kerstetter, Lowen. Wayne Short, the challenge would be open quarter semis. She would probably be fine by July if she could get there. I think she's, first of all, the open to get top 25% is not that big of a deal. I think she makes that easy. It's quarterfinals that are going to be the big test. Mike DeVito, Sturt is top 10 at best. Same for Alexis. I agree with that as well. Megan, going to be exciting to see who steps up. I think it brings a lot of excitement with the field open like this again. DeVito says some of these athletes will always be on the Brooke Wells train, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I think some of the athletes are, you're right. It's the pan check factor, right? Finished 4th 182 times and never on the podium. Kenneth is delusional with this Lydia Fish thing. There's no way she is strong enough to finish even top 10 at the games yet. But she is so young. She has so much time to get that worked out and to figure all that stuff out. She's just at the beginning of her career. 26 is not her time. Train Olive with maybe even an All-American podium. I think if Laura shows up, there's no way it's an All-American podium. I think McGowa has a shot if she's healthy. Lucy Campbell has a definite shot. So I don't see All-American. I think there's too many women that factor in that could mess that whole thing up. Will the 26 season be the first time both men's and the women's field will be totally open? I think the 23 season, both were totally open. 23 3 was Jeff Adler won just a bit over Roman, and Ricky was right there as well on the men's side. And on the women's side, that's when Laura won. And she ended up dominating, but other people held the leader's jersey throughout that weekend. Lucy Mack will not podium, but she will be a problem and impact individual out. Okay, so you're saying McGonigal, Lucy McGonigal, is that right? Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of women that are going to mess up individual events for sure. It's just getting well-rounded enough to make an impact truly on the leaderboard. And Joseph is jumping ship and going right to the men's side. This is the Women's Day, buddy. This is a Women's Day. Train Olive, my bad. I should not have forgotten about Lucy Campbell or Emma Lawson. Yep. They're pretty good. I'm really anxious to see Emma Lawson after a year with Matt Torres. That guy just knows how to coach. Even though Fee didn't do as well at the games as we wanted or expected, she improved so much from last year to this year with Torres. And then you look at the men's side of the field and how well they've done with Torres. I think like the sky could be the limit for Emma Lawson. I really honestly, and Corey and I were kind of texting about this yesterday. At this point, I kind of see it as a battle between Gazan and Lawson with a little bit of Lucy Campbell mixed in. I think that is going to be kind of an epic thing. And that is if Laura and Tia are not there. If Laura and Tia are not there, those three, it's going to be a vicious battle for who wins the CrossFit Games. And Joseph actually agrees with me today. We're not poking the bear. A healthy Emma Lawson after time with Matt Torres could be dangerous. Very, very much so. Trent Olive, it'll be interesting to see how she goes without him in person as a coach. I think that Emma probably already is. She wasn't living in Jacksonville. She was training in Canada still. So I think she's fine. I think most athletes are doing that anyway. I don't think it's much of a change for her. But interesting conversation, I think, for the upcoming season. I think it'll be a really amazing games experience without knowing who's going to win going in. And it'll make the picks more interesting. It'll make doing the Heat 1 app more interesting. It just will bring a lot more excitement to the sport. I think sport needs the dominant and the GOATs, but we've had that for a while on the women's side. We need a break from it and then kind of like just open it up for people to go crazy. So, oh, not Emma, but Fee. Okay. Yeah, that will be interesting. And this is a good topic for tomorrow. So I'll save this one, Joseph. Looking at the past events at the ranch, who would have a better finish with 2 to 3 events there? I think that is something we probably need to consider. And Corey will be with me tomorrow. His money is on the curly-haired monster. And we'll have that discussion tomorrow. But I've got to get back upstairs to work as I have to conduct a training here in a couple minutes. Sorry I couldn't stay longer. But hey, don't forget Thirdzy, thirdzy.com/jazzy, or use the promo code jazzy at thirdzy.com. Try that salted caramel chocolate. I'm telling you, you will love it. It is a great warm treat before bed. With that, we will see everybody next time on Lunch with the Clydesdale. Bye, guys.